Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us remotely, we have Vivek Khemka. He's the Chief Technology and Product Officer with Liberty Latin America, and we're going to learn more about Liberty Latin America's response to COVID-19 and how it's keeping their customers safe and connected. Vivek, it's great to have you with us. Thanks so much for making the time. Give us a brief intro on Liberty Latin America to get the viewers more context around the company.
Sure. First, Jill, thanks for having me, and great talking to you. So, Liberty Latin America, we are a communications company. We operate pretty much south Puerto Rico and south. So, Puerto Rico, Caribbean islands, Central America, and Latin America. And we offer, I would say, two broad products. One is a consumer-facing product set, which is fixed high-speed data, television, voice services, and mobile services in about 20 markets. But we also operate a massive network of subsea and terrestrial fiber optic cables that actually connects the Caribbean and many of the Central American countries back to the United States and the rest of the world. And that's a big portion of our B2B and our business to government offerings, and that we operate in about 40 markets.
How has COVID-19 impacted your primary markets, which are the Caribbean and Latin America?
You know, just like first, it's very, very tragic what's happening across the world. And I think our markets are no different than most of the other markets. I must commend some of the governments in our markets that took very swift action in whether it is stay at home or implementing policies to protect the citizens. And so very, very similar to the rest of the markets. From our standpoint, of course, we've had to change many of the ways we do our business. First, our products are in huge demand as people are staying at home. So we're helping them out. But our big challenges are our stores. We've had to shut down our stores. So we're moving to digital channels to serve our customers. We cannot go into customer homes to necessarily install and service their products. So we are trying to figure out different ways to do that, whether that's assisted installs or assisting customers over WhatsApp and FaceTimes and technicians standing over the driveway. But I think it's pushing us to innovate faster. But again, the focus is helping the customers, helping the markets we operate in, helping the communities where we are so that they can stay connected and do the things that they need to do during this COVID-19 outbreak.
And tell us about your business continuity plans, and will you continue to invest in your markets?
Yeah, I think, first, like I said, huge growth in the demand for our product. So when I think about a business continuity plan, the number one thing I spend most of my time on is ensuring that we have the network capacity and the network resiliency and stability to ensure that all our customers, whether they're individuals, their businesses, or governments, are connected at this time. And so that's the first most important thing. Second is to make sure that our employees are safe. So we've done many things to keep our employees safe, whether that is work from home, enabling, many of our markets, we never had any work from home policies before. Many of our employees did not even have laptops to take with them home, but we have figured out how to enable our entire workforce to work from home, including our third-party call centers. We're providing support to our office personnel. We're taking all kinds of measures, whether that's cleaning, additional focus on safety. But that's pretty much where our immediate focus is. As we look at what's going to happen longer term and business continuity wise, like I said, migrating to digital channels. I think when we come out of this, the world is going to look different. So that's part of the business continuity plan, is to first ensure that we stay stable during this outbreak, and then we come out with new products and services that customers need.
And how are your networks holding up with all the increased streaming across your markets?
I'm very, very proud of my team and the fact that they've been able to keep up with the huge amount of network increased traffic. And so our networks have been holding up really well. And this goes for both our fixed networks that go into customer homes, our mobile networks, as well as our, like I talked about, our subsea and terrestrial fiber optic links. Apart from networks, we also look at our own corporate networks, and that's about work from home employees, like I talked about, 10,000 employees. So and people are doing the same things that they're doing at the rest of the world. They're watching more video, they're working from home, they're using video conferencing. So we're seeing the similar type of evolution in our markets, but networks have been holding up really well.
And what are you doing to protect your employees, their families, and the communities you serve?
First, we've in many of the markets, we are amongst the largest employers. So we work very closely with the governments. We work very closely monitoring what the World Health Organization has been doing, and then with the health authorities in our markets. Of course, our employees come first. Like I said, we're creating a safe work environment for them, whether it is additional cleaning, repairs, maintenance. The next is our frontline employees. And, like I said, people are using our networks more. People want to make sure they're connected. So we are ensuring our frontline employees are safe. And that goes to programs like I talked about, assisted installs, assisted maintenance, network repairs. We've provided our frontline employees with hand sanitizers, cleaning supplies, etc., so they can stay safe. We've put in new processes and protocols. So when we visit somebody's home, even if we're not going inside, we can ensure that both our employee and our customers are safe. So across the board, we have taken lots of different actions. I would also like to highlight what we've done in terms of enabling our customers to stay at home. So, for example, we have a product called Flow One, and we've offered that to about 130,000 students in the Caribbean, so that they can stay home and study from home, and so they can stay safe also. Similarly, in Chile, we are offering a couple of different sets of COVID-related information videos, and then across all the markets, we're working with the government to see how we can enable the citizens to be productive from their homes, so everybody stays safe.
All right, and to wrap up here, let's end this on a positive note, a forward-looking note. How are you focused on the future?
Again, these are uncertain times. I think first, like I said, it's forcing us to change. It's forcing us to innovate. I think when we look at the future is going to be different than even if everything comes back to normal, the future is going to look different. So I think we're trying to figure out what that future looks like. We take a lot of pride right now, especially in the countries we operate in. Our employees have taken a lot of pride that they've been supporting the communities every step of this way. And when we come out, I think we will come out as a more positive, stronger brand, a more stronger company that customers will look at us and say we were with them during the time of need. And I think we'll come out as a much stronger company in general.
All right, Vivek, thanks so much for spending time with us, and all the best of health to Liberty Latin American family.
Thank you so much, Jill.
All right,
thank
you so much. And thank you for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.